Roses are red, violets are blue. World Cup 19 is coming. I'm excited, are you? So that was the motto of the Cricket World Cup 2019 as Andrew Flintoff did the advertisement that I am in. Okay, let it be. Month away, lots of excitement in the fans around the world, the 10 cricketing teams fans. But today, my topic will be based on India, a team. They have a very lot of followers around the world. A team of 1.35 billion people suppose Team India. So let it be. Team India has been a very strong competitor for this World Cup, but as you know, the odds are very much equal for all the team because it's a World Cup. It's a very global tournament. You never know what may happen, but still, to me, India has one of the most balanced side in this World Cup they are going into with. So they are a very good competitor. So let's see. I will today analyzing about Team India. So the 15-man squad of Team India has been announced on 15th of April on a very regular Tuesday afternoon at 12:30. There were lots of expectation from the fans. The fans were very much excited. Who will play? Who will not? There were many heartbroken memories. Last time Yuvraj Singh missing out. So who will be the heartbroken scenes? There also have been a very similar celebration like I know Vijay Shankar, Dinesh Karthik. They have been not a very permanent member of the team. They have been coming and going through, but you need to feel for Ambati Rayudu over here. Ambati Rayudu played the last 21 ODI of the last 24 encounter, retired himself from the red ball and said on the last November that he won't feature in any red ball cricket from the next 1 year. He was very much focused on the World Cup. And then the team came on, the team selection, he suddenly discovered that he is not in the part of the World Cup. How heartbroken that can be. So there has been a very similar fashion. There have been a lot of controversy regarding Ambati Rayudu because Virat Kohli on October says that Ambati Rayudu gives us that extra momentum on number 4. He has locked himself that position from him. So what was Rayudu going through? Time was coming on, Ambati Rayudu feeling that he is going to play the World Cup. But as it has been said before that when you want something very badly, it deserts you and leaves you everything behind for that particular thing. So it's very heartbroken. But on the other hand, you might say that Vijay Shankar, as M.K. Prasad, I don't know, he deliberately said it or made a mockery of it. He said that Vijay Shankar gave Team India a very 3D dimensional activities like through his fielding, batting and bowling, which Ambati Rayudu will not deliver Team India. Surely I don't know what he tried to mean on that, but Vijay Shankar also, you cannot say that he doesn't offer Team India anything. He's good with the bat, he's good with the ball as well, and he's very extremely good fielder as well. And Vijay Shankar he will be for me the a player whose performance will be the key for Team India to do well in the World Cup. So before going into the World Cup, the biggest worry for Team India is who's gonna bat at number 4. The biggest worry for Team India because they have a very good solid opening pair with Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan, and Virat Kohli bring that stability at number 3, and they have Dhoni, Pandya, Kedar Jadhav to bat with the lower part of the innings. But the number 4, who's gonna bat at number 4? Vijay Shankar, Dinesh Karthik, or it's gonna be Lokesh Rahul, who has discovered himself in this year's IPL like the previous year. So for me, I think Vijay Shankar, as also M.K. Prasad and Shikhar Dhawan all said that Vijay Shankar is the solution. You never know, is it the permanent solution or the temporary solution, but he is the solution for the upcoming World Cup for India. As also they said that Vijay Shankar, because Vijay Shankar can bowl, he can field, so that may be that 3D effect which M.K. Prasad tried to give. But I think Vijay Shankar also for me makes a good number for batsman, as he has batted for Sunrisers Hyderabad in IPL this year. He performed well. It's a T20 game, you cannot judge a ODI performance and a T20 performance together, but you can say that he's a very good performer. And and sometimes when needed he can also offer the team with a ball. And as we know, he's a good fielder as well. So I think Vijay Shankar fits at number 4. But Lokesh Rahul is also not a bad option. I mean, at some point you can say that if anyone fails to perform, so there are very team members will come and go. And it's a World Cup. It's a very big tournament. It is a very lengthy tournament. So you can't say that they can play with the same team. At some point you might see yourself in the dugout, in the outfield. So it happens. Let's see what India goes through. As the expert and all say, maturity is always accepted over flamboyance, isn't it? You can see that Rishabh Pant, who is the form of his life, still see that he's not even a part of the World Cup. Sad, isn't it? But still he has a very big career ahead of him. But what about Dinesh Karthik? Served India for a long time, always has not a very permanent solution for India, because MS Dhoni didn't made a hiccup that Dinesh Karthik will come, but he always been a very good replacement for MS Dhoni. Can bat at number 4, can keep wickets, and also we see that what he did to Bangladesh in the Nidhas Trophy final, coming as a finisher, played 29 of just mere 8 deliveries. Wow, he just shocked Rubel, Somia. I mean, he's a very talented cricketer to me, but is he? I mean, MK Prasad took a risk, I should say, because he hasn't been performing well. Had an average of 18.75 in the IPL first half, but in the last match when he discovered that he's in the World Cup squad, he became hungry. He just scored a 97 runs of 57 deliveries against Rajasthan Royals and took his team to 175. I think this selection has been a very positive thing for Dinesh Karthik until what was happening with his career, because Rishabh Pant can perform later for the World Cup. I think this is last chance for Dinesh Karthik to prove his worth, because I don't think that he's now 33 years old. I'm not seeing him playing for India in the 2023 World Cup. So I think Dinesh Karthik should prove his legacy in this World Cup. So I think this is a very good chance for him, and I think selectors have done a fair amount of justice by picking Karthik. Now the performer. I think India have a very stabilized side. I think the opener Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan need to build a very good partnership, because their batting lineup is very much based on the opening partnership and Virat Kohli. I think this is the pressure. I think Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan need to perform out of the world and need to perform accordingly, because if you see that they build a partnership 50 plus, 60 plus or even 100 plus, I think India will go on to get a big score every match, I swear, because they have a very good understanding between the wicket. Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan, the deadly duo of the partnership of the world at the moment. And also I think Kedar Jadhav, with his peculiar and abnormal sort of bowling action, it's a very difficult sort of action for a batsman to pick, and I think he can also play a role as a finisher, and he's a very good fielder, and his fitness will also come into the act in this World Cup, because it is a very lengthy tournament as well. So, and also the Jadeja factor. I think Ravindra Jadeja's armour, the straight ball, is a very key for India in this year's World Cup, because we know that England, it's sometimes you will say a very dead pitch, a slow wicket, not a very slow but a dead pitch, a batting oriented pitch, and I think in those sort of pitches Ravindra Jadeja's arm ball will be very much key for India to get dot balls, to bring wickets, and also he adds a flavour through his fielding in this team. I think two batsmen are going very well against India. India searching for wickets, and Jadeja will pick a wicket for India through his fielding. I think he's that much brilliant on the field. And the very much key factor is the Vijay Shankar. I think he needs to perform at number 4, otherwise there will be a lot of doubt on Ampa's Rayudu's elimination, I can tell you. And also the Bumrah factor, Jasprit Bumrah, the best bowler in the world at the moment. I think Bumrah needs to step up and hold the key and say to his bowlers, look, I'm the leader, follow me. I think he needs an assistance from his bowler to perform well in the India. Moreover, India have a very good balanced side, and they're very strong contenders as well to lead the World Cup, that's for sure. But They need to perform, they need to live up to the hype of 1.35 billion people, which is a very tough thing to do, I tell you. But let's see what fate takes them to another level. Well, among all the 15 contenders, everyone is worthy to make it to the starting 11, but my 11 is a mixture of the combination that India might play in every pitches of England. So here's my 11. Well, there can't be any doubt and question that India doesn't deserve to win the World Cup. They have been a very good performer in the last 2-3 years. Virat Kohli taking over from Dhoni and Rohit Sharma leading the team to win the Nidahas and the Asia Cup. I think India are very worthy of winning the World Cup, but let's see. It's a very long tournament, everything can happen, accident can happen, but the people, the supporters will not take it lightly, I can tell you. Remember last time, 2007 World Cup, there have been a very hiccup, the roads have been blocked to the supporters, so the players need to live with this pressure. If they fail, there is no way. Thank you, that's all from today. Hopefully, we'll meet you in the next video.